Hi, welcome to Medical Monks, where your care is our highest calling. My name is Nikki, and today we're going to take a look at a couple of products from a company called Lohmann & Rauscher. This product is called Debrisoft, and as it implies, it is a tool that can remove debris, and it's soft. Let's take a look at what we're looking at. So we're looking at two pads here, one in a 4x4 and a 5x8. This would be for a smaller ulcer wound you might have on any part of your body. This would be for a much larger area, say some kind of a plaque on your leg, or just if you needed the extra space there for some real good cleaning. So this is our larger 5x8. And the nice thing about this is it's actually kind of got a built-in mitt on the back. So I don't even have to touch this pad. Everything stays sterile. So what is this pad? This pad is a 100% polyester fibers. They are beveled, and that's so they get good grip down there into the wound bed. And the way you use that is in a circular motion. And about 2 to 4 minutes per wound is about how long it would take you to be cleaning. This is a good place to tell you we do not use this dry. You can use a wound wash, or you can use a simple saline solution here, or distilled water, but we don't recommend tap water. You're going to wet the pad here. And the key here is to not soak it. We want it thoroughly wet. We don't want to wring it out because we don't want to actually destroy or disrupt the fibers the way they are situated on this pad. This pad is removing a lot of things that are in our wound bed that are preventing or are probably inhibiting your healing. We want to get to the epithelialization, which is a really fancy word for just wound healing. Some of the things that inhibit that are prolific bacterial growth, something called biofilm. Biofilm is a microcolony of microbes that actually creates a helmet of sorts for itself, a shield that won't allow any dressing or any medications that you might topically try to apply to that to actually get into the wound. So it doesn't matter how great the wound dressing is or how expensive or fancy it isn't going to actually help any if we can't get that biofilm out of the wound bed and give it the best possible chance for healing. Also, we want to mention that this comes in a lolly, which is really unique in that the handle on here is really great for grip and maneuvering. Some wounds are considered tunneling, and it actually can kind of get underneath that skin, and you don't actually see the end of that wound, and you need to get in there and clean that. What is really, really cool about these products is that it doesn't disturb the newly growing skin. We call that granulation. That's different kinds of tissues being formed, and the epithelialization, again, as we mentioned earlier. But this stuff only grabs all the gunk and doesn't disturb anything else that's growing in there. So you should start to see improvement very soon if you're going to use something like this. So on our orange here, representative of this biofilm and also slough, necrotic tissue, even some of that buildup crust callus even on the outer edges of the wound, is the pith of the orange. And the key here is that this is a virtually painless process. At some point, many of you will have to have your wound addressed and cleaned by an actual clinician. But the great benefit of this product is that it will probably cut that time and the amount of effort needed for what could be a painful procedure in office. We can help eliminate some of that by taking good care of our wound here at home. And you can see everything that's coming up off of that pad is all that stuff that is interfering with that healing process. So all of this that we're talking about is wound hygiene. And what that really is giving that wound, as we said, the best possible chance for healing. It doesn't matter how sophisticated or advanced the dressings or the medications that you are trying to place on top of that wound. If you've got a layer in between there that is keeping that goodness from all of those great products from reaching your actual wound bed and doing what they're designed to do. So this is actually also saving you money and time in your healing process. You don't want to be wasting money on really good wound dressings that aren't reaching that surface. So if you're treating a chronic wound and you are here on this site and you're looking to learn a little something, you may want to consider a product like Debrisoft because every wound deserves a clean start. If you found this content helpful and you'd like more, be sure to like and subscribe and follow us. Thanks for joining us.